Okay, I'm going to show you how to tie in a loop and some knock sets with that. First, what you want to do is try and get the center of the bow. So your center of your bow is your burger button there. You want to start off putting your square at the bottom of the burger button hole. So that's where your starting point is going to be. So then your first knock set you're going to tie in from the bottom. Start that off with 2 loops. So that's your first knot. There you can just remove the gauge and do that 2 times again. So you'll see the bottom knot I'm usually doing a little bit longer than the top one. Depends on the bow length and the draw length. And that's just a normal over and under knot that you're using here. Try and keep that as tight as possible every time you're doing the next knot. For this bow, that should be long enough. I'll try and finish this knot over itself. So you'll see there at the bottom it goes back over the knot, and for the top I want to go back to the middle to finish it off. Keep that as tight as possible. Try and get that in between the knots, and then just finish that over itself. Keep that tight. Don't pull on one end more than the other end. Try and keep that as tight as possible, otherwise you're just pulling your knot open again. Just finish that off with a lighter. Now try and press that as flat as possible. For the gap, I usually go for a big knock, so I try and use a big knock to space that out. The reason why you want to gap that out as big as possible is so you don't get any pinch. So at full draw, usually your loop pinches your knock, so you don't want that. You want your knock to be able to move freely. So try and get that all the way against that knock, top one and the bottom one. The reed is smaller than the bottom one. So that should be big enough. Just end that off over itself. Okay, then for the loop, I usually just take a piece of loop, measure it over my hand, more or less that size. That should be about 5 inches. Just fray that open. And for this, when you're creating the heads of the loop, you don't want to burn it, you just want to give it heat, some heat. Then you can just flatten that. So that big mushroom head would just keep your loop from pulling through. So then that push it through on that end, that tight back. Again, you just want to melt that, you don't want to burn that. That should do it. Get your pliers, just open that up. So you want your lube to bite into the serving so it doesn't slip on the string. And that's it.